Hello and welcome to the Making a Husband podcast with me, stand-up comedian, podcaster, author, fragrance connoisseur, and all-round good egg and Prince of Blackburn, Tez Ilyas.
Why have you given yourself the name Prince of Blackburn?
I said it last time and you were like really keen on it.
No, I was not keen on that.
I was like, am I the Prince of Blackburn? And you went, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like you. Okay. Right, okay. And
with me this week, as she will be every single week, is
Tez's normal civilian wife. I was about to say 9 to 5 wife, but that would mean that I'm just your wife.
I have another wife from 5 till 9.
Have you? You are at the house.
It's what you were suggesting.
Yeah, just to
Stop gaslighting me. Stop gaslighting me. This is what they do. Hashtag justice for husbands has come early.
Because he's obsessed with his justice for husbands, and you guys have been encouraging it.
You saw it. She brought up a topic. Then when I questioned it, she went, "Is it?" We saw that, didn't we? Do a replay of that, guys. Just go back 90 seconds, see what happened. Hashtag justice for husbands. Write in the comments, guys.
Right, Tez?
Right, Shy?
What have we been up to this week?
I've been working a lot, but like normal work, just doing gigs.
Yep.
Here, there, and also everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Some were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Some were
interesting.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah.
Why were they interesting?
I don't know, because sometimes you go to a gig and you do your best, or you think you're doing your best anyway, and the audience is like, we don't want this. And you're going, all righty then.
If you haven't been to see Tez live, you need to go watch him live.
It is good.
It's good.
And also when I'm on good form, it's the best. But also, I've got to that point in my career where if it's not going well, that's also quite fun to watch. It's quite fun to watch me navigate that. Because comedy is like anything in life, right? Like when you watch sport, even if you support one of the best teams in a sport, they're not the best team all the time. There are games where they will struggle. And it's sometimes interesting watching a team play a game, a really good team play a game in which they're struggling in and how they navigate that, right? That's quite an interesting thing to do. So similarly in art as well, if someone is a good artist, watching them in a room in which like they're having to work and put some effort in and navigate a tricky scenario, it's fun, guys. It's a different kind of fun, but it's fun. Anyway, but I navigated these waters very, very well.
You're very good at what you do.
I may say so. But, comedy is subjective. So there's people, I think there were some people who saw me over the last few days. Some of whom would be like, this guy's sick. Some people would be like, yeah, I like that. And then some people would be like, that is...
Don't do it again.
Horrible. He should never do that again. But that is the best art. The best art form is some people love it, some people think it's meh, and some people hate it.
I love that.
Think about your favorite. What's your favorite film of all time? Or what? Not forget that. What do you think is the best film? Because favorite is different to best. What do you think is the best film you've ever seen?
I don't know.
Like the best film. You like that film was. It might not be my favorite film, but it was the best film.
Give me some examples.
Like The Godfather, Shawshank Redemption. That sort of thing.
Shawshank Redemption.
Like Shawshank Redemption, right?
Yeah, that was.
There
really
are
good.
people who find Shawshank Redemption boring. And that's one of the best, unanimously.
Yeah, I agree.
That is one of the best films ever made, right? Yeah. But there are some people who don't like it.
Yeah.
So similarly with art, like every comedian that you love, there'll be as many people who don't like that comedian, think that they're not funny. So it's fun watching that sometimes when you're in a room of people who are like not digging what you're doing. It's like, oh, okay, all right. I've run some of them around. It was fun, but not all of them.
Good.
At one point, I was talking about a topic. And it's quite a sensitive topic, but comedy. And when I finished, I went, I think I'll talk about something else. And I heard one person say, not loud, but loud enough for me to hear, because there was quite a quiet room at that point. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, stop right there, mate.
Good idea, mate.
Stop right there, mate.
What have you been up to though? You've been having a time.
I have had a very, very busy weekend. What did I do Friday night? I went out to dinner Friday night. I was like, this is Shahida.
One of her best friends.
One of my best friends. And then on Saturday, I went to a Mendi with your mum.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Before that, though, we went into Blackburn Town and we were invited to read out some names of the Palestinian children that have been killed in Gaza. And that was quite heavy. Yeah. I feel like that's still maybe that's probably been the reason why subconsciously I've not been right since Saturday. Like I feel like I've just had this weight on my shoulders since then.
Also, you got into fights as well.
Also got into fights. wait, we need to confirm. It's not that we got into fights. It's because Tez did a reading of the names. I'll explain how it was properly quickly. Just quickly go over it. So Tez did a reading of the names, and after we went to just to have a look because there were pictures of the children that were in frames and stuff like on the other side, and then a bunch of like stupid young men. They must have been like maybe like 19, 20, 21. I don't know.
Those first ones were mid-20s.
Yeah.
For sure.
They just went past and they were like, oh, Tommy Robinson, it's our country, Tommy Robinson. And I just saw red. I got so angry. And then I just went up to them. There's 4 of them. No, I don't have anything against ginger people, by the way, but he was ginger. And he was the one that was saying the most. And then I just went out. I just followed him. I followed him all the way across to the...
And I followed her, following him. And I was like, come on then, say something, innit? Like, if you got something to say, let's have a discussion about it. And they scurried off.
They just didn't expect it. They didn't expect it, but honestly, I wanted to follow him to the station.
I know, his mate at the back was like, well, I didn't say anything. I was like, well, I wasn't talking to you then, was I? Obviously, if you didn't say anything, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy who did say something.
I wish that I had followed him because I feel like sometimes you should, and I don't encourage obviously everyone to do this, but I felt like at that point where these are people that actually realised, oh, what we don't expect to be confronted, and this is what the problem is.
Yeah, they got shook as soon as one question was asked of them.
I just
they got
said why
shook and scurried off.
I just said why. I said stop. I said I just want to know why you're speaking to me like that, and why you're behaving like that when we're reading. Well, it's a very peaceful thing happening right now. And then there was another situation where some other guy was going with a camera, and that got quite heated because he came there he literally was there for a fight. He was there provoking people.
He wasn't there for a fight, but he was agitating people.
Yeah, he was agitating.
He was provoking people for
I mean,
reaction.
he was there for a fight because he wanted.
No, he didn't want not a physical fight. He wanted to provoke a reaction.
Camera.
Yeah, he wanted to provoke a reaction
Yeah.
that he could then put online and be like, "Oh, look what it's like." And I gave him one. Oh my! He was this close to getting smacked in the face, but luckily there were people with cooler heads around me that pulled me back.
And the thing is, it's just the fact that we shouldn't have to accept this kind of behavior, but I feel like it is pushed upon us to accept it. And I genuinely feel like this. I feel like there's not enough being said because that has happened to us and God knows what's happening. I mean, I read today, I was saying this to Tez, that a group of young Muslim girls left a mosque in Liverpool and a woman with scissors went to attack them and they managed to get away from her. And then like a mosque was set on fire. This is all within the last week, by the way. So we do have a very, very big problem here. And I feel like, I just don't know. I feel like when I see this kind of behavior, I'm at that point now where I do want to confront it. I do. And what I mean by confront, I want to have this conversation. I want to have an open, honest conversation to say, what's your problem? Why? What?
Oh, if I see it, I'm always like, yeah, go on, let's have a chat. And they never want to have a chat.
They don't want to have a chat.
Because they've got nothing to say.
They've got nothing to say.
All they've got is slogans.
Also,
and beyond the slogan, there's nothing else.
Nothing. They could just say Tommy Robinson, but there's nothing. But yeah, anyway, so that happened. And then I went to Tez's mum's friend's daughter's Mendy. So she was like, do you fancy a little Mendy night out? And I was like, yeah, all right, let's go. And that was quite fun because it's been a little while since I've gone with mum to a wedding. But I could just tell she was just really proud to have me with her there. And that was quite nice because then I was just kind of sitting with them and
being
stuff.
good daughter-in-law duties.
Good daughter-in-law duties. And then we went to see Dad. Went to Dad's.
Oh yeah, I spent after I got back from my gig.
Yep.
Went to my dad's, spent late night there.
Yeah, it was nice because it's so nice that when I meet Tez's sisters, from his dad's side, like, because they both have a super busy life, like I do, we're just constantly missing each other. But when I went on Saturday, his eldest sister, well, the eldest says, younger sister still, she was like, Shy, I've been collecting these random things that I've been seeing for you for the last 2 months, I think was the last time I went over. And or maybe 5 weeks, and she just got me like this matcha set, this like syrup, like just all sorts of like really cute things. And I was like, I'm so loved. Like she was looking at me like going, stop being weird. And I was like, no.
Oh yeah, they don't do any kind of affection.
Yeah.
And similarly to me, they don't do sincerity either. probably that side of the family have gone on.
Yeah.
So anything like that, when you're a bit sincere, like, oh, thank you, they're like,
Yeah.
shut
And then
up.
when I gave him a
Shut
hug
up.
and a kiss, and she was like, don't.
Chat
She's
down
like,
to that.
"Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was quite, but then we stayed, and then I think because I had a late night Friday night, because you wanted to we were watching this John Cena thing.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. And then Saturday night was a late night one. Sunday, because I had to wake up early because I had that, there was a charity event in Blackburn, which was really lovely because they were raising money for a classroom to be built in Kenya, which they did.
Amazing.
They're raising money for the second one now.
I gave some tickets away.
Yeah.
And they went for
£150.
That's a lot, that.
I think it could have gone higher.
Because they'll retail for, well, the tour's not on sale yet, but it's for the next year's tour when I do put it on sale. And the tickets will cost about £25.
Yeah. I started off with 60 and some girl was like 100. But I threw in a meet and greet.
She threw in a meet and greet, guys.
No, but all the money goes for charity, and that was really nice.
I didn't promise a meet and greet, but now I have to do it because someone's paid for it.
Don't be mean. And then we went to your friend's house.
You pimped your husband out.
I did. I actually did. I pimped him out. I did. For £150. Guys, listen, I do a lot of stuff for charity. If you want meet and greets with him, just DM me and tell me how much you want to, depending on whatever you're going to pay, and then I'll sort.
You have to go to legit charity though. You can't just be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be legit charity.
Yeah, if you send money to charity, I'll come and say hi to you.
Yeah. And then we went to your friend's house, which is quite nice.
Yeah, went to Omar's house in
Got a
Bolton.
little
So Omar,
beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's very cute. So Omar's a guy I knew at uni. So we've been friends for 20 years. And so it was good. Yeah, he got married a couple of years ago as well. And now he's moved up here.
It's
to
so funny
Bolton
because you know
from
when I meet your
Birmingham.
friends and stuff, it's so interesting because we always have these really intelligent, like, political conversations.
They're my
and-
friends, innit? They're like me.
And
They're
it's
into
so
stuff, innit?
yeah, but then I think they appreciate the fact that I'm also into that as well.
Yeah.
Because we all kind of were like, we all just, and it was just really nice there.
I'm like, yeah, but did you know that?
Yeah.
And that. And he goes, no, I don't think that's true. And I go, let me show you. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, so
It's
it was
good
quite
stuff.
fun.
Yeah,
And
it's
then we
good
went
stuff.
home, and then Tez was like, want to watch, you had a show. And then he had to drop me off home.
Yeah, then, listen, right. For any of you who know Northwest geography, this is what happened. So we've left Blackburn to go to Bolton. My show after that is in Rochdale. So if you know the Northwest, you know that Bolton is kind of on the way to Rochdale. Not ish, but like a slight detour, but kind of it's in that direction anyway. So I was like, why don't you take your car and I'll take my car. Then when we leave Omar's, you can drive back home and I can go on to my gig in Rochdale. Because my gig from Omar's house was 30 minutes. But no, I had to come back to Blackburn
I was tired.
and then go back to Rochdale. So I had to come back on myself to go back on myself. But, that's what you do for your wives.
Wives.
Yeah.
Wives.
Plural.
That's what you do for your
wives.
wife.
Yeah, no, wives. I'm talking to an audience. That's what you do for your wives.
People, I'm acting really suspicious today.
I know, just
For no reason.
it doesn't work.
For no reason.
Just gaslighting. You started off the show gaslighting me.
You need to just stop with your gaslighting.
You did
Word.
though.
I mean, stop.
Is that not what happened though?
That's not.
You did. It was.
Okay. Anyway.
I use it in the same context that women use it in. So if I'm using it incorrectly, it's because other people are using it incorrectly.
Shut up.
So that's why. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Right, Tez?
Yeah. Shy. Oh no! I was getting ready for an animal
he
fact.
always starts it. You know, he always gets all cocky before,
no,
and he
because
forgets his argument of the week.
I'm getting ready for an animal fact, and I'm like, oh, what animal is it this week? And I'm like, oh no.
Dad, you know what's really funny? We were at Dad's.
I'm the animal.
And Dad said, we were sitting there, and Dad goes, actually, well, what's this about, this argument of picking on you a week? And Tez got so excited. Tez was like, yeah, Dad, try picks on me every week, because Dad watches the podcast as soon as it comes out, like, boom, every Tuesday he watches it in the morning. And Dad goes, no, I want to know, what are you doing to annoy her? Like, why do you have to annoy her so much? And I was like, yes.
Dad's a victim blaming.
Tez is like, this isn't helping me, Dad.
I said, Dad, this is not helpful.
Yeah.
Even my sisters were like, Dad,
Yeah.
you're on the wrong side.
Yeah,
here.
they were like, it was really good. It
Yeah.
was really good. Okay, so there's two things. First of all, we'll get into it because they both happened on the same day, right? So Tez, I'll talk about it in the third person. You have this habit, right? He has this habit of when when I've got 101 things to do, right? So, usually we might have things going on Friday and Saturday. So I'm constant. So then if I have a day where I need to catch up with housework, my life and everything, I'll be doing it. And then he will have shows and stuff. So then he'll come out and he'll be like, "What am I wearing?" Do you remember? And he
Yeah.
got.
I remember this one. Yeah, no, the comment section is gonna have my back here. Go on, go on,
What did you say?
go on.
What did you say?
I said, what am I wearing? And she goes, I don't know. She goes, what are you getting annoyed for? And then I said, ooh, she set me up here. So then I said, when I don't do my job, when she gives me a job to do, when I have to do a job and I don't do it, she gets annoyed. You've seen it on the podcast. We literally have a section about it, right? So when she when she has a job to do, which is getting my clothes out, and she hasn't done it,
My job.
Then legit-
My job to dress him.
no, everyone knows it is. Then legit, I can get annoyed, and she doesn't like it.
What did Dad say to
She
you?
doesn't like it when the same thing happens to her.
What did Dad say to
When
you?
she does what she does to me, and I do it back to her, she doesn't like it.
What did Dad say to you?
What did I say to me?
Dad said, because Dad goes, I'll say the same for my daughters as well.
Yeah.
Your wife works
Yeah.
full time.
Yeah.
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 So she shouldn't be doing these jobs for you.
Listen.
Dad actually said this.
Listen. You acting like now. Let's catch people up here who maybe are new listeners and they don't know our history, right? Shy likes getting me dressed. Shy not only likes getting me dressed, insists on getting me dressed. It's one of the things she likes doing. It's one of the things that makes her feel good as a wife. Get my husband dressed. You're like, get my husband dressed. That thing, right? She loves me. She loves it. So now we got to the point 3 years in. Every time we need to put something on, I'm like, oh, Shah, what am I wearing? And obviously sometimes she has it already laid out. Most of the time she has it already laid out. But now and again, it's not laid out.
Now, what am I doing now and again in that time?
So I chose an opportunity because I know if I have something to do and I don't do it, she gets annoyed.
Do you know what?
And it comes up on the podcast.
No.
So then I
No.
got a chance to give her her own medicine and see how she likes it, and she doesn't like it.
He
guys.
was annoyed
She
for
doesn't
me
like-
doing the job for you.
She doesn't like the same energy being matched
No,
to her.
so-
She doesn't like it,
No,
guys.
I'm sorry. That's so unacceptable.
Hashtag justice for husbands.
No, I'm sorry. Unacceptable, Tez. Unacceptable. Let me just set the scene for the reason why I got annoyed. I was doing housework, right? I was putting the washing in the laundry. I was deep cleaning the bathroom. I was doing the Hoover.
Deep cleaning is a strong
In
word.
between all of this, yeah, he was like to me, "Where's my clothes?" I thought I was
Hang
going
on.
to lose my head.
But
I
I'd
was like,
already
"This
done
man."
I already done some housework.
No, you didn't.
I
that
did the
day.
bunnies that morning.
Babe, I did the bunnies
No,
that
you
morning.
never.
Babe.
No, you never. No, you never.
Babe, I did.
I did the bunnies that morning.
When you fed the bunnies that
I
morning.
did the potty and everything. That morning I
That
did
was
the
the day
potty.
before.
No, that morning I did the potty and everything. So that morning I done the bunnies.
So let me tell you, this is a one thing he does only. I swear to God, the
No.
one thing that he does only consistently,
Yeah.
is Hoover the bunny room. That's it,
Yeah, big job. Oh no, it's a big job. They're a mess. They make a mess.
babe. They're older.
I'm not complaining about it,
Yeah,
but I'm
don't
saying
badmouth the bunnies.
factually.
Anyway, stop that for a second. This is
Factually, they do make a mess, and I do clean it up.
That's just one thing he does right. He doesn't cook any lunch, doesn't cook any dinner, doesn't do any washing up, doesn't do any hoovering.
We've already established
do
that
nothing.
sometimes I do arrange the lunch and dinner though.
This is that. Right, we're getting off topic.
Wait, hang on. I do the washing up. No, what do you mean? As in the laundry? I do the laundry. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time I do the laundry.
He manages.
Or is that the other thing you're gonna? Be
No,
worried
I was
about?
let me finish.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
So anyway, that happened. So that day, I was kind of looking at him like, "Are you taking the mick? Like you're asking me what you need to wear? You want me to help you get dressed on top of everything else I was doing?" So that annoyed me.
I felt like a tennis player.
Second thing is, yesterday I said to him, I've got like this charity thing I'm going to, so I need you to sort a few things out. As in go to the shops and stuff to get a few bits, right? I knew this man, he was meant to pick me up at 4:00. I knew that wouldn't happen because when I checked the ring app at 3:30, his car was still there. So I was like, this guy's he's not gonna do this. He's gonna get me late. Anyway, so I told him what he had to get from TK Maxx. I was like, go to TK Maxx, pick up a few bits because they get really nice bits there.
This is from my friend's house who we're going to see with the daughter.
And then he sends me these pictures, these really ugly outfits that I wouldn't even put if I had a child on my child. And I was like to him, this is just... So then he's video calling me. I'm still at this event, by the way. So I have to walk away. And I was like, show me quickly. He's like, I can't find anything.
No, I picked a couple of things out and she was like, yeah, that's fine. Then I went, okay, fine. And then I got it and then she was like, hang on, no, I'm going to come there and I'm going to pick things myself. And I was like, all right.
So I had to drive. By the way,
you didn't have to do anything.
I found, by the way, what did I do?
You came and you found some stuff. Yeah, but I found house stuff for them, which they really liked. The housewarming things. You found the baby things. I found the housewarming things. The lovely candle that smelled amazing. The little tree bush
That tree thing was nice.
Yeah, that tree thing was nice. I found that. And, the other thing, Oh yeah, no, but if you hadn't come,
Mm.
if you hadn't insisted on coming, and you just let me you just let me buy what I'd chosen, I would have been there by 4 o'clock.
You would have had to go to Asda there as well.
No, I didn't, because I've got that tree bush thing, so I didn't need to get the flowers. So
That girl, we went to TK Maxx, and the woman on the till, she was like,
because we were bickering at the till.
I was saying to him, I was like, we were bickering, and she just laughed, and she goes, I really like your podcast.
You're watching a live recording right now.
Yeah, I'll be referring to this. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't you worry about that, mate.
What have you learnt, babes?
I've learned that you should go do the baby shopping yourself, and if you don't like being told what to do in a tone that you don't appreciate, then maybe you should think about that.
Okay,
when you talk
I'm going to stop dressing you from now on, so you can use it in your initiative to do it yourself. And if you want me to help you dress, you need to ask me. How does that sound? Because I don't want it to be a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then whatever tone that you've just brought, energy you've just brought to this argument is not applicable. So then you'll be more appreciative.
Okay, fine. In that case, I also don't want to do jobs.
What jobs?
I also take some jobs off me.
What jobs?
Laundry, you can take that off me.
Babe,
Bunny room, you can take that off me.
that's fine. I do it myself.
And other things.
What things?
Other things that I do.
You can't think of anything
I
else.
washed dishes today.
What dishes?
The dish. Remember you took that plate upstairs with the salad.
Oh, that one plate you washed.
Yeah, I washed
for me.
it. Yeah, I actually ate out of it first, so I didn't have to do another dish.
Custom.
Is it animal fact of the week now?
It is.
Yay.
Guys, it's animal fact of the week. We know you like this. Actually, wait. Before we go into that, what did you get nominated for? Something that you said to me yesterday.
I don't even know, man. I got a DM and I got nominated for the Asian Influencer Awards.
I'm sorry, but that's still really good.
And I think I got nominated in the Comedian of the Year category.
Why have I not been nominated as a mini influencer? Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. 3 months she's been doing this.
So
Look, it's
rude.
you let it get to her heads, guys. All you little girls out there, yes, it's gone to her head.
Rude. Okay, sorry. So I just wanted to talk about it, which I thought is I still think it's quite
Thank
good.
you for nominating me for Comedian of the Year at the Asian Influencer Awards. I'll try and come if I'm not abroad.
Or if you don't go,
Sure, you can go.
I'm going to collect his award.
Lose the prize for me.
I'm going to collect his award.
I never win, so I don't know what you're going to go there for.
You better win, otherwise I'll cause... Anyway, guys, we are going to talk about the animal fact of the week. Sorry, I'm taking you back on. We're going to talk about a bald eagle.
All right, yeah.
Why are we talking about that?
Oh, I know why. Because it's in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It's the character in Peacemaker. Eagly. Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I pay attention.
Yeah. We've been watching it lately, and I
Good
really
show.
like the eagle. Yeah, he hugs John Cena sometimes, and I really like it. And he gets really
Peacemaker.
sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Chris Smith.
Okay. When bald eagles fly, they can reach altitudes of up to
Altitudes.
sorry.
Altitudes.
5,000 feet or over,
That's a lot, though.
10,000 feet or over,
That's a lot.
15,000 feet or over. Choose one.
5,000 feet and over.
10,000 feet or over. That's
Well,
high.
that's 5 is also true.
Yeah.
5 is also, the way you worded the question, 5 is also true.
Yeah, but 10,000 feet and over.
But you said 5,000
Okay,
feet
but
and
it's
over.
10,000 the answer.
So 5 is also correct. 5,000 and over is also correct.
Listen, but still that's high in air.
That's really high. But the way you worded it, I got it right.
No, I'm not giving you that.
No, why? Because I said 5,000 and over.
Is it true that bald eagles' eyesight are 8 times stronger than ours?
True.
8 times.
Oh, I don't know. Now it could be 7 times. Knowing her.
Is it true or false?
Knowing her, yeah, is probably 9 times.
Is it
or
true or
7
false?
times. Or 6 times. And she wrote, all right, 8.
Is it true or
Oh,
false?
God, true, man.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, she tried to trick me.
I did.
She tried to double trick me there.
How long have they been around? Could you-
All my life.
No, come on, give me a figure.
All my life plus more years than that. Go on, I don't know, man.
You're good at this.
4 million years.
No. I'll give you 2 chances.
A lot more or a lot less?
I'm not giving it, just throw another
No,
one
but
out.
4 million is so random, innit? Is it more or less than that?
Less.
All right, 500,000 years.
1 million.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, a million's it feels like a long time.
Yeah, the vision thing I was very interested about, because I was like, they see, obviously, like when someone's 20/20 vision, but imagine having 20/20 times 8. Like, how clear is that?
That's
8 times.
160 times 160. 160 vision, guys. Wow. That was a good dad joke.
I thought that was quite interesting.
That was
though.
also a really good dad joke.
If you're not watching, what are we watching?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, watch it. It's really good.
160 vision they've got. Eagles. That was a very underrated dad joke. That. Right, Shy?
Right, Tez.
I've got a dilemma for you. Would you rather... let me find it. Oh yeah, here we go. Could you drive and I drive, so it'll be interesting to know your opinion on this.
Okay.
Would you rather be always stuck in traffic but find a perfect parking spot when you arrive, or you never hit traffic ever, but then you always take forever to park when you get there?
You know what I'm like now. What am I like? What do you think I'm gonna
You
go
want
for?
the parking spot.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't want traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather take longer if there's no traffic than sit in traffic in a shorter route.
Yeah.
So you'd rather hit traffic constantly,
Yeah.
like just
I know
stop,
there's a parking spot
but when
there.
you get there, you're like,
because
here.
parking stresses me out so much. Like, you know what I'm like? Everywhere I go, I have to be like, Tez, where can I find parking? Tez, where can I park? Tez?
I've never been to these places. Where can I park?
You know,
How do I know?
You know what's really?
I've never been there.
You know what's really funny? Before this job, when I was a BI consultant, when I used to do like way more traveling, like I used to see councils. Every single council you can think of, I'd have to go there. They got so fed up of me, like because either getting late or lost, that they would print off a step by step and with the parking and everything, because they were just so fed up. And then when I lost that, my manager, I used to ask Moki, you know Moki, that he was like my old manager. So he used to go on Google and have to find parking for me. And he was like, he got so fed up. He was like,
She asked me, I'm going to this place, where do I park? I'm like, I've never been there in my life. Even if I had been there, I wouldn't know.
My worst nightmare is going to like a city centre and I'm like, where am I parking?
I just shove it anywhere. And if I get a ticket, it's the lottery in it.
Yeah.
It's the lottery of a parking attendant. If I'm parking somewhere 10 minutes or less, like say I'm going to get you a coffee or something, yeah? I'm going to get myself like a chai or something, yeah? That's what I'm saying. But so I know I'm going to be parked less than 10 minutes. I will not get a ticket.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
How do you know you won't get a ticket?
No, I won't get a ticket, I'm saying.
How do you know you won't get a ticket?
I don't. It's a lottery I play. And so, because I've got so many tickets in my life, when I don't get one, I feel like it's a win.
The one ticket I've ever got in my life is because of him. So dumb.
And I celebrated like I scored a goal. Honestly, ask her. I genuinely was like,
I was so annoyed.
I was doing all that.
I've been driving for like over 10 years, never got a ticket in my life.
Literally, I was punching the air. I was like this, yeah. I was so happy. She was like so smug about how she never gets tickets, and was like, challenge accepted. And I never paid for it because she thought you'll pay for it. I went, no, I won't.
I didn't think you would. Yeah, it's true.
It's not my ticket. Oh, I'm gonna pay for it.
Now I just.
But you're cautious though.
I am cautious.
I would want no traffic and a bit of a nightmare, because you know me.
You used to hate parking Leamington Road.
I know, so I'm used to it. It's a life that I've led.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd still rather not have traffic though. Because everywhere I go is a bit of a nightmare to park anyway. So I'd rather just not have traffic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just opposites then.
Yeah. Good to know.
So today, it's a Reddit story and it's called Liking My Friend's Sister.
Oh, yeah.
I knew Tez would love this.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
This could get interesting.
I knew you'd love this.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my dilemma. My best friend has been like a brother to me for over 10 years. We've been through the absolute worst together. Drugs, chasing women, and messing up in life. But alhamdulillah, we've come out on the other side, to say it's a Muslim man. He's become a Hafiz. A Hafiz is someone who learns the Quran off by heart.
Wow.
And I'm also on this path.
Oh, great.
Our friendship is strong and it's built on loyalty, growth, and supporting each other through everything. Now, here's where it gets tricky. I've known his family for years and his sister too. But recently, I have started to see her differently. Not just as my friend's sister, but as a person in her own right. She's beautiful and honestly has this amazing energy. She's very playful but careful in how she carries herself. She's respectful and has boundaries, and I can't lie, she's got the most stunning eyes I've ever seen. We've only had very small interactions. That's quite cute. Mostly in group settings or usually when her brother's around. But I've realised I'd love to get to know her properly with the right intentions. This is the thing. I've spoken to my friend about it just very lightly, and to my surprise, he was actually cool about it. But he's also very cautious. He didn't actually shut me down, and that made me think maybe it's possible. But at the same time, this is where the dilemma is. I don't want to ruin our friendship. I don't want his sister to think I'm being inappropriate either. So now I'm stuck. Do I casually reply to one of her Instagram stories? Do I send her a respectful message? Or do I go back to my friend and just lay all my cards out on the table before making any move? That's my dilemma. And how do I keep my bond with my friend?
I think I don't know his friend and his temperament and how he'd react, but I think this one is quite straightforward.
Yeah?
I think if they've been boys and they're both on a similar religious path, so they both probably got quite an understanding of each other. I think you don't all say, "Oh, her eyes make me water" and all that. Don't do any of that. Don't say any of that. Oh my God, I nearly vomited here. Don't do any of that.
That's
stuff,
really sweet. He was quite respectful.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. Yeah, don't do any of that. But just be honest with your friend. You said you kind of already approached it and he's not shut you down, although that may be you reading into it in a way that you want to possibly as well. But I would say maybe find an opportunity to be like, just say it. Just be like, listen, I never want to lose you as a friend, and only with your permission. But I'm at an age where I'm kind of looking to find a life partner, and
I really like your sister.
I don't know.
I think your sister's got lovely eyes.
I think your sister's barefoot, lad. Your sister's, I got the hots for her. No, don't say that. But you can say it in a way, in a respectful way. Just be like, if your sister's in a similar position, with your permission, and if she'd be interested, I would love to get to know her. And he might shut it down and be like, listen, I would never. And if you're not cool with it, I'll forget about it and it'll never be brought up again.
So awkward though, because
he's never had a
they've been through.
But he's not had a conversation with her, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's not initiated anything with her.
No.
So far nothing's happened.
Yeah.
And all you're saying, and yours being front-footed and saying to him, listen, with your permission, I want to get to know her. If she's also cool with it.
Yeah.
If not, it'll never be brought up again. And I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think if you get to know her and she's keen and then he finds out, there will be a part of him that is like,
why have you gone behind my back?
Yeah.
It's also quite, but you know that I think also the downside as well. The risk is, imagine that they get to know each other and then it just breaks down or something.
Yeah, that's also a risk. But that's something then he'll have to be honest with his friends
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But I think it's one of them, like, it sounds like he's got good intentions.
Yeah.
And they probably come from quite religious families. So getting to know her probably is not going to be like they're going to go away on holiday together and stuff, innit? It's probably going to be like they're probably going to get to know each other in quite a halal way. And within 3 to 6 months, they probably have an idea of, is it compatible or not? And if it's just a case of like, you know what, we've tried to get to know each other, it's not really going to work between us because we're too different or whatever. Or we don't even know, she might be like, oh, I'm not interested. And cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
She might just be like, oh, is it? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Thank you, but no thank you. We don't even know. She might just be not, she could have her eye on someone else.
Yeah.
Or she could be at a point in her life where she's not even remotely thinking about that.
That's a valid.
Or she might even just be like, I am looking, but I'm just not, you're not my type, I'm not into you, whatever. That could also be, that's all of the above might apply. Or she might be like, you know what, yeah, let's go for a coffee and see how it goes.
Yeah. I think you're definitely on the right. I'm just thinking, could you imagine if it was like, I'm just thinking if it was me and my friend, or my friend was like my brother or something, I'd be like, I would want to know. And then I'd be like, yeah, cool, go on. Like, just go for it.
On your head be it.
I
think say to your friend, listen.
Friends are so precious as well because you have a different relationship.
So listen, I want to do with the best of intentions, and actually, you could ask him to ask her.
No, it's probably better not to get that because then it gets too involved, doesn't it?
Maybe
it's nice just to keep it separate. I agree with the whole him first of all raising it with his friend, and if his friend agrees, then he can be like, "Oh, I'll message her."
Yeah.
But
I guess in his head he's thinking, if my friend says no,
oh yeah, that
bad. Completely shuts it down.
But I think
there could be something there that he doesn't know. But if his brother shuts it down, then I guess the other third option is
It's true love, though. It might be true love.
It could be, who knows? But then if it's meant to be, it'll be. But I would say the way to do
What
it.
was it? The other option?
The other option is, I think, if you have a mutual.
Yeah.
Say you got a third friend who's equally or kind of as close to both of you, who knows both of you as well, and if you mention it to him, to mention it to her, or he could say to her, he could say to the friend, like, say we've got a third friend who likes your sister, whatever, right? And I'm like, oh, how's your sister doing? And he's like, oh yeah, have you, like, obviously she's like 25 now. I don't know. I'm just making it up. She's like 25. Yeah, is she looking for a rishta or anything like that? And then he might be like, oh yeah, she's at that age now, so yeah, she's thinking about it, but it's up to her, whatever.
Yeah.
Then he could be like, all right, okay, because
cool story. I've got.
no, then he could be like, oh well, because then he might be like, oh, why are you asking? And it's like, well, there's people in our friendship circle
That might be interesting. Yeah.
that might be interested, and then he could either be like, nah, I could never see that happening. Nah,
Or he
that's
might be like,
or he might be like, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, me. Yeah, you know what? Weirdly, I didn't even thought of that. But I mean, if she's cool with it and he's cool with it, then maybe that would be all right.
but you know what's really
Or
funny?
he could be like, Ugh.
When
No. And then you'd know it.
I think when you're like, if it's your best friend and you've been through a lot, and then your friend ends up like marrying your sister, but you know each other so much about each other, like that could be quite awkward as well.
Yeah, possibly. But then also, I feel like Islamically, I feel like once if you've sinned in that and you've prayed for forgiveness and you genuinely forgiven it, like sorry about it and stuff, then you just water under the bridge, innit?
Yeah.
And you don't judge each other for your past sins. But then you're right. If it's his sister, he might be like, oh,
Everyone's all good and say it,
potentially.
but when it's your
Potentially.
siblings, it's a bit different. But
Yeah, potentially. But yeah. So either the option is you just
ask your friend.
gently bring it with your friend,
Yeah.
or if there's a third party who could just gently be like, oh, so what's your
What's your sister
what's
saying?
your sister saying and that? No, but it have to
Because
be
you
someone.
imagine someone said that to you.
No, because you'd be like, I'd be like, why are you asking?
Yeah, why are you trying to run a
No,
fight?
but am I like I think I'd be like, yeah, what's up? No, I would honestly, genuinely, if someone approached me about my sisters, I would just ask them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen. Oh, don't get me wrong. If it was like Freddy Krueger or something, then I'd be like, listen, bro.
Well, it's one of your boys.
Yeah, no, if it was one of my boys, and I thought it'd be genuinely, if I thought it was a good match, like if I could see a potential good match there, because I know my sisters and I know my boys, I wouldn't just be like no chance. I think about who my boy is, and I think about who my sisters are, and obviously because there's two of them who are not married, and what they're into, what their type is as well, and whether or not that'd be a good match or not. And if I in my head would think it's a good match, then I'd mention it to her, and I'd be like, listen, I've got a mate and he's whatever, and if you're interested in going for a coffee or whatever, then let me know, and if not, I can shut it down, and then they'd be like, yes or no. I think that's how I would do it.
Okay.
Personally.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she
Good luck.
but she might not be interested. We don't know.
We don't know, but good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I hope it works out, and if not her, hopefully someone.
Let us know if anyone has ever been in that situation where you've ended up marrying your friend's sibling, because that'd be quite interesting.
Oh yeah.
That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
And how do they take it?
And scenario where it hasn't worked out.
Oh, it hasn't worked out.
Like
I know
like
still friends.
you've gone for it,
Are you still friends?
or you've been allowed to go for it. Sounds a bit strong, but like you're allowed to like get to know each other, and then for whatever reason it's not worked out. Yeah, let us know. That's always interesting. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, inshallah it works out, and if not her, hopefully you find someone that you're equally obsessed with in the future.
Yes. Right, Tez.
Right, Shy.
What are you grateful for this week?
I'm grateful for. You didn't know this, but your brother and I are actually really good friends.
Which one?
All of them. All of them, just a big gang. Me and the Buckinghamshire boys, we were good friends growing up. We used to go way back. And so, I asked them, I was like, listen, what are you saying on that? And they were like, actually they asked me, they were like, listen, can you take our sister off our hands?
Actually, my brother grilled you, thank you very much.
Oh,
my brother grilled you, thank you very much.
Listen, it's not a good time for me right now. I'm in the middle of a football season and I've got a few things, got a few dramas to watch on TV, and Wafi's not into them. But I did it, and actually, It's okay. It's not bad.
Anyway, what are you really grateful for?
I'm grateful for uh, having a wife who cares about things as much as I do, about things that are important in the world, and fights for justice. Like I
Gets
try.
into fights.
Yeah, I was into that. I was really into that. I really wanted them to turn around so I could physically go for them.
I was for me to fight, not you.
No, you're not gonna fight, innit?
How do you know?
You're not gonna fight. But I was not them. You could fight a girl or something. But I was ready for them to turn around and come back to you so I could really get into it. But they'd walked off.
They didn't because of you anyway. I am grateful. Do you know what I'm actually grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact that I'm just so grateful for the fact that how you are. Like, I'm grateful for the fact that even though I get really like agitated and frustrated because I'm overtired or like I realized this today when we were driving to Preston that you're just very good at like you just understand me so well now, and it's taken us a couple of years because it has. Because once upon a time we could have clashed, and we could have once upon a time we could have clashed, resulted in an argument. I would have been like, "Park the car, I'm leaving."
Yeah, because you've calmed down a bit, innit? Go on. She's calmed down a lot.
Shut up! And you've calmed down.
She's less toxic than she used to be.
And I'm just grateful for the fact that, like, you just do things, and I'm just grateful that you're just here.
I remember today when you felt entitled to a coffee because I didn't get you one. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? You're like, "Where's my coffee?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't get one." To you then.
I was.
So I get a coffee whenever I go. Most of the time when I go out, I come back with a coffee for us. Today I just forgot because I rushed off my feet. We got.
But today I was knackered. I was like,
and then
dead.
she was like, "Where's my coffee?" And I went,
"Yeah."
What's this sense of entitlement?
No,
you've
it's
got
true.
Right now?
I do, but now I think I realize when I am when I cross the line and I reflect on it, and then I'm just like, "Oh, you're so lovely."
I am. I'm a good lad.
Yeah.
You're a top lad too.
Thank you, guys. Remember to tell your wives, your guys, your friends, your family,
your friends, sisters,
and your friends' sisters what you are grateful for this week, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.